Yo, short? Yeah, I got in short just for a little bit. Didn't make much, but indeed. You were so quick, boom. I don't know if I should re-enter or not. Fuck, this shit's crazy. It's kind of like yesterday. I don't know if you were trading yesterday, but we just fucking straight went down. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Oh yeah, hold up. Second. You might have unplugged. Letting me know. I think we go without the camera today, maybe. I don't know why that's not working, but yeah, I think we just go without the camera today. Yeah, just do what the first candle does exactly. Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting market for sure. Were you trading yesterday? Yeah, you took a long. But after the numb, I see. Oh, I see. I took a short yesterday, but it was just paper because I've been saving my funded accounts to trade on stream and shit. But I took a paper right. Right, quite was exactly. I think it might have been this or this one. Like the tap out of the fair value gap or something. They just rode into the London lows, but then as you can see, we just kept dumping after that, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, let's kind of just see what happens. I think my bias right now is probably short, but we'll see. It's probably like something like this right now. We close back above the fair value gap. That'd be nice for a long. Bit of a weird market though, for sure. Oh, it's because I have my time zones a little bit different. How do I do this? My time zones are from 6 to 3 a.m. New York, so that's probably why. Oh, that's just my preference. Ideally, I think we slam down and do something like this. But that's just me. Something like yesterday maybe, but let me see if we have anything to the upside potential. I mean, yeah, I guess we still have like all this call it like unfilled fair value gap from yesterday as well. Did ES sweep? Yeah, Asia low was pretty close to getting taken. I think that'd be probably the ideal scenario. We have all this was a high resistance liquidity, right? But I guess we're pretty eager to push up right now, so who knows? Let's see. ES looks like it wants to push really badly though. NQ is kind of like it wants to dump, so it's the same thing from yesterday. Or sorry, what was the last time we tried? Friday. It's the same thing from Friday. Last Friday when we were saying how ES was pushing. If ES can manage to dump somehow, NQ will follow. So like if ES follows this fair value gap, or sorry, holds this fair value gap, then NQ will definitely drop. Because like yesterday, right, you get this dump at market open, and then we kind of slowly grind back up. So I mean, that also makes sense. I just kind of want to see a bigger dump, honestly. But I guess we did sweep this, so it's not. Are you long or short bias today, Womb? Of course we're dumping. You kind of split, yeah. I get my camera fixed. Happened a couple times already. Yeah, see, my camera works, but you see what I'm talking about though? ES, very nice strong candle close right here, right? Strong candle close, and then finally NQ dumps. Kind of stuck there for a little bit. Yeah, downside seems likely, I guess. I don't want to jinx anything. Camera. Let's see. Put it over my other one, I guess, and then delete this one. How do I do this? All right, there we go. We're moving now. There's no really entry short for me. I don't see an entry. I mean, a potential, what was it, order block entry, right? Potential. Would you ever enter on this womb? Like you personally, would you ever do something like this? I don't know if I could like enter our trade based off of just this, but like, was it you close below the order block? Would you ever do something like this? Nah. Oh, you look into rejection blocks. Yeah, a rejection block right here, right? Oh, I see, yeah. There we go. Look at that wicket and fair value gap. Got the wick that's inside the fair value gap. Which one? Alright, we just swept. What do you call it? The low right there. Oh, this, I see. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, my trade would probably be looking something like this right now. I look to go long probably. That's a nice. That would have been a nice trade, yeah. Huge was this huge SMT. Got that low, giant SMT. But we could keep dumping still. Yeah. Just stacking models inside of models, brother. Yep. What do you like to do on your weekends, brother? Kind of curious. What do people do? You got any fun hobbies? You a gamer at all? Nothing? Watch YouTube or something? Oh, you train? Like weightlifting or like sports or something? Yeah. Oh, hold up. You do kickboxing. That's huge. Like just for the fun of it, or do you like train where like you like spar people and fight? And Hatcher should have been out of the game for more and focus on training more. Alright, that makes sense. That's good. Fought once, but I'm looking forward to fighting again. Wow. So what kind of got you into it? You like watching any of the Thai kickboxers? My friend, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Dude, kickboxing, I wanted to do kickboxing, but like I'm a bit of a bitch, bro. I feel like I'm gonna get shit on it if I try doing it. You can only recommend it, okay. That and was it Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? You'll love it, yeah. I feel like it trains the mind too. Like it'll help you set up your mind and prepare you. Like I feel like it would probably work in tandem, like training your patience and discipline when also like trading, right? Yo, what up, Eddie? We got Eddie in here from Algeria. How you doing, brother? ES is still looking like it wants to fall though, I'm not gonna lie. I'll see you soon in a bit, Woom. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Looks like, honestly, we might go short even more, I'm not gonna lie. If we inverse this. You take any trades yet, Eddie? Oh, are you trading with anyone right now? Like firms? Oh no, I'm on it. Paper trading, practicing. Practice makes perfect, brother. I would do like a trade like this though. This looks. The only paper. I have practice, brother. I kind of like the idea of something like this, cause like you see how we like retrace into that fair value gap too. That's pretty nice, but need a strong candle close out of here. More explosive at least. Check out what's going on Twitter.
Who's making money? Who's making money? We be making the money live on the YouTube. Look at that short. Look at that short. Look at the short.
Emotions though is because you can tell a lot by
Going well. Actually, last month was like 60% win rate, and most trades are 2.5 to 1 RR or above. That's really good, Eddie. Build up that discipline, brother. Build up that get as many reps in as you can, so when you finally trade your funded or your whenever you put on real trades, you be prepared. You will be prepared. Kind of want us just to explode out of here, but it's just taking a while. Like, it's just these days when ES and NQ are just different, right? It's not the greatest, that's why. I mean, ES seems like it's probably more bullish, just because there is an SMT, huge SMT, but okay, we just got, that was an interesting little wick there. What the hell? I don't know what this price action is, I'm not gonna lie, but I think we could continue selling off, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's still room to the downside. It didn't reach on Nike. That's unlucky, bro. Still an SMT here. I said they're not correlating. Alright, I'm gonna take a trade here. Like this. I'm honestly going stops break even if we get hit this low at 162. Alright, stops break even. Not too keen on trading this price action though. Like interesting though. Let's go. Wait, what the? My TP. There we go. Took a nice win. Yeah, I hit my TP on funded already. That was about like a almost, it was like a 14-point trade. 13.75 probably or something. We could close back above with speed. I could totally see us doing this just for a little bit, but I just don't like where ES is right now because ES is nowhere near Asia lows. Yeah, it's probably not a good trade if I were to take long here. But these two are too different right now, which is why it's kind of sketchy to trade. I might hop off soon since I took my one trade, called it. But like, you see how we have all this high, low resistance liquidity right now? Like if we break past it, we will explode. So we like break this, right? We will just shoot up back to London highs. Plus London highs, guess what? Double equal highs basically. So it looks good for long soon. I don't know when soon is, but like plus they kind of resweep this, like, right? I can totally see something like this. At the same time, can we keep dumping? Yeah, on the higher time frame it doesn't look the greatest though, because all this, we have all this, actually no, we still have this one low. Probably another 65 point dump probably, but this could be a reversal point. We should kind of swept this. Kind of just depends on what happens here though. So like if we hold this fair value gap, like we could go here. If not, if we push back above, maybe take this internal up here. Couple different scenarios. Oh, on the 1 hour bias, let's see. I mean, the 1 hour looks pretty bearish, I'm not gonna lie. However, like the lower time frame, what do you call it, bias happens first, right? So it'll take some time. Like the bias higher time frame, right, is probably bearish, right? We're probably aiming for this low, but I'm just saying that like lower time frame bias could be something like this, right? So where we sweep all this liquidity, right, and then slam down. So you see this giant leg down, right? This will play out on the higher time frame in a bit, but like it won't happen right away, is what I'm saying. So like potential bias short term could be bullish, but I don't know, because they're kind of diverging, I guess. You see, so now we're just dumping kind of. But that's the thing, is because like ES and NQ are so different. Yeah, so you take the trade when it's sweeping liquidity to go down. Not yet. Yeah, that's true, but not at the same time. Not necessarily. It's just that was just a possible scenario that plays out. If we just start dumping, then my bias short term would be bearish, right? And then it kind of aligns with the higher time frame, right? So the higher time frame would be bearish, right? And then on the lower time frame as well, we just be bearish because we're dumping so aggressively. But like this is what I don't like how we've been trading recently, is ES and NQ are too different, and it's annoying because now look at ES is pushing up kind of, and then NQ is trying to drop. But this entire time NQ was dropping and ES was holding up, so I don't know what's going on. Because like look how bearish NQ was, right? NQ swept Asia low, the blue line right here, right? Asia low, right? NQ swept it already. It's been ages since we swept it. ES still wants to sweep it, or sorry, still hasn't swept it, right? But now it's starting to push, and then like I don't get it. So it's just weird. This would be nice though. And then like a potential trade would look like maybe something like maybe something like this. Something like potential, and then you'd go break even like at 1R or somewhere like right here, right? You go break even. This is your break even right here, and then aim for these highs. Is it likely? Probably not. Like I don't know if we can push back up 100 points, but see, like it's giving mixed signals, right? I don't know. It's giving too many mixed signals. Look at it, because ES kind of pushing, NQ doesn't really care. It's just dropping. Another thing is I hate trading when there's like giant wicks like this, right? So every single candle that you see, right, has like a decent wick, right, to it. So like wick right here, like wicky, right? There's just wicks everywhere. I want to trade something, right, when there's like follow through, right? Consistent candles of the same color, basically. When you're trading where it's like down and then back up and then down, I hate trading that. But thankfully we already took our trade, so like you want to see consistency in the market, at least for me, right? You want to see us open up fair value gaps. There's not really fair value gaps in this range, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, big ass candles, 100%. It was crazy, bro. I got confused on what was happening, bro. Yeah, yesterday was funny. So this honestly might be something that that we might just pull a yesterday thing. So this little stall right here, right, could be what's happening right now, right? So you see our account, we're stalling. I think we could be stalling for a little bit and then later just dump as well to that 1 hour low that you were talking about, Eddie. Maybe, but like I said, you never know, because now we're pushing and I don't get it, bro. I seriously don't. Explode. Yeah, you want to explode upwards or something. So now ES is pushing, but then NQ just doesn't want to follow, or at least it's kind of like slow. So if ES or see, so now ES is pushing. If NQ could push with speed and explosiveness, that would be nice. But at this point, I'm done trading, so. Check Discord for your trade. Alright, let's check. Let us check. Alright, let's review our boy Woom's trade here. CISD, okay. Change your state of delivery, inversion, fair value gap. You get an SMT within the fair value gap. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let's go, Woom. Fire trade, bro. Oh, is this the 50%? Oh, yeah, so you got the 50% of the rejection blocked in there as well. Tried it out. Hey, it's good to experiment. I'm kind of curious, like, would any of these projections work here? Let me see. Not really a clean liquidity sweep. So I don't know where. I think this would be the projection. Would it be this one? I think this is more likely. So from here, retrace into 50% of the range. I think that's how you do it, yeah. That would honestly be an ideal trade, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this would be ideal for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie. This looks kind of fire. You retrace into the retracement zone. Do I even have it? Yeah, so 2.5 retracement zone. You retrace up to, or would it be 50% of this leg? No, I think it's the entire price leg. I can't remember. Let me see if I have the resource that I had. All right, I'm just gonna. Actually, I probably shouldn't show this. Huh? We're also on the daily for yeah. I don't know. I already took my trade though. I took a short with my boy Eddie, so I'm done. I took this inversion. I kind of chased the inversion into here, but this was basically my trade right here. Not the greatest trade, but I was basically aiming for this 15-minute low as well. So at first I was kind of like thinking possible longs, but like ES just wasn't playing along. Like ES looked like it wanted to drop. So I was telling Eddie, you weren't here, but I was telling Eddie if like ES could finally drop, that'd be nice. I think we dropped like near this candle. So on this candle, I was like, what the hell? And then once we broke past it, I didn't wait for the close because there's too much momentum. There was like 40 seconds left with the candle. Just rode it into the low. Ideally, like I'm looking back, man, I don't know if I could have gotten into this trade somehow. This would have been a nice one up here though. But I don't see really an entry. Like possible maybe would have been this candle for me, but like I only ever take the like strong candle close like this if it's at least 50% retrace into the fair value. If you get a fair value up, you're entering here. All right, good luck, brother. That's a nice inversion right here though. On ES, I'm probably waiting for this to inverse first as well. This is a nice. This is the most beautiful candle I've ever seen, bro. If I have ever seen, this is a beautiful candle right there. Like you could honestly just go long off of this for an inversion trade and then break even right here. So potential break even right here, right? And then try to ride it until as high as you can. So your entry would be this candle. Once you hit this high up here, go stops break even. You took the high, stops break even. Scale if you need. And if it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, oh well. Next TP would be right here. And then next right here. Final TP probably be London High or something. You need to tap back into it, yeah. Yeah, this is your breaker block or something right here, right? So ES did close above as well on the inversion. I'm slowly learning the breaker block too, bro. Just from you pointing it out. I didn't see it was a breaker block until you said, oh, it's a breaker block. Alright, would have been tagged right there. But yeah, let's see if it retraces into here. But I'm basically gonna call it right now after I kinda wanna see what happens here though. Alright, let's see. See if what you say is right. The big candle on the left is the breaker I see. So they overlap. Zone, I guess. I don't know if do you take the wicks as well, or is it just the body? There's your tap. The wicks too? Okay. If it taps 50%, that would be nice. But see, this is the thing. So now this is my bias. Is like, if we push out of here, nice. If we don't, I could totally see shorts too. Because now you kind of like sweep this internal high, right? And then, what was it? Oops. You sweep that internal high, and then you still have room to the downside, right? But this is the thing, is like, when this is what I don't like about trading this market, right? Because now you get like strong signal and buy signals, right? But then you start slow, you start grinding back down, and it's not consistent, right? I want to see consistent candles, like, but now you just get buy ups, short, long, everything, bro. Not consistent. But at the same time, like I said, we still have a potential 1 hour low that it still probably wants. So if you're looking at this like candle theory, right? Not candle theory, just like basic candle structure, right? The candle formations. So this is your candle, right? If we're bearish, right? If we're bearish, right? So let's say this is a red candle, right? Oops. So say this is a bearish candle, right? What would this be? The open right here, right? The open would be right here. So this would be your open, right? And then you put in a top wick, right? This is the highest point of the candle. And then at some point within here, you retrace all the way down here, right? And then you finally close right here, right? So this is basically what this is saying. This one candle is saying, right? You open over here, and at some point you reach the highest peak, which is this, right? And then throughout that candle, you end up selling all the way down, reach this low peak, and then you finally close right here, right? So if this is the 1 hour candle, right, and we're bearish bias, right, we already put in, assuming we've already put in our top wick, right, like this wick right here. So now if we just continue to flip bearish, I mean, if we continue the trend, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but if the trend continues, this candle will eventually put in this price leg, right? I don't think we've quite done it yet. But it will eventually close bearish. We have 38 minutes to see if that actually happens or not. I don't know if it's gonna happen. To take this low. I don't know if the bias is bearish, so we'll see. I don't know. Oh, finally. Okay, so this is a nice push. Okay, so this for me, I would take like something like this. So first of all, you have an inversion, right? And then second of all, you got the retrace back into the fair value gap, right? And you tap CE, and then you get a strong candle close out of it, right? This is my favorite right here. So this is my favorite trade to take right here, right? But then not only that, you get an inversion, bro. So now this is like triple A plus for me. This would be fucking fire, bro. Oh my god. So like a couple different entries that you could have taken. One entry right here is just like I said, we already took this potential entry. It would have been winner or break even trade or whatever, right? Because as soon as you close above, yeah, one trade. Yep. As soon as you close above with speed, boom, stops like this. Try to aim for here, stops break even once you get to here. All right, scale if you need to. Boom, we did that. All right, so trade one done. Retrace back into the fair value gap, tap 50%, get a strong candle, close out of it. Second trade right here. I don't care. There's like a bearish fair value gap right here because this is everything I look for. I would probably put my stops below here because I don't want to see a retrace down here. Do something like this and try to hold. Oops. Then try to hold. All right, and then watch that play out, sure. And then finally, your next entry would be this last one right here, where it would be this candle close above the inversion as well. So 3 different entries that I could have taken in here. It's just, for me, the area at which it happens is not the greatest, right? Like, there's nothing, I mean, besides for this 15-minute, it's not anything crazy, especially on ES, bro. Like, the reason why I wouldn't take it is probably because of ES alone. ES is in the middle of nowhere, or like nowhere significant. So that's why I get kind of scared when we're in this area, because like ES could just slam down. But that's why for these types of days, like, you just take your TP, like small TP, and then just chill. But yeah, I've been streaming for like an hour now. I probably need to call it soon. Got some stuff to do today. It's my day off finally. But yeah, market's kind of just chopping now. ES looks absolutely horrendous, I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully we get like a small push maybe, or something finally ends up happening. We do have like all this higher low resistance liquidity that I like, at least. Like, so you have, if you take longs, right, you have targets to the upside, right? Target, right? That's still nice, right? Target. You still have London high to go after. So there's a lot of upside potential, right? Boom. Just like that. You still in the trade, Eddie? You take your breaker block tap. Or not Eddie, Womb. Sorry, Womb. But yeah, solid trading. But I'm gonna call it here, brothers. Took my one trade. I'm done. I'm good. I think it was only about like 12, or sorry, not 12, 13.5. It's about 13.5 points. I took it on paper as well, so you guys could see. I think I try to do that more. Like, so whenever I'm in my funded, I'll take a paper trade, so you see which ones I'm in. I didn't take, it didn't reach my level, as I said. I see. Yeah, Eddie was planning on taking a short up here as well. But yeah, that's it from me, brothers. Thank you for tuning in. I will be on tomorrow as well, and Friday. And then probably next week, I'm trying to think. If I could get, or like change my schedule around, I will try to stream like every day. I also, like I said in the Discord, I have a whole bunch of videos like basically recorded. I still need to edit them, but I'm, like I said, I've been using a different software, so it'll take a little bit for me to get used to, so I gotta learn that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.